Okay. Okay, everybody. Hello, good afternoon. I hope everybody's feeling okay from lunch. Right, so we're here today for 7C. Okay, it is a crash course in coursework. Now, I would like to remind you that, I would like to inform you that Module 7C is a combination of the skills that you learned in Module 7A and Module 7B. Okay, so everything you learned last week and today, this morning that Grace helped you recap last week's stuff as well, will be used, all those skills will be used in today's activity. Okay, and we're gonna create, we're gonna simulate an activity where you will feel like students. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Let me introduce myself. My name is Audrey. I was a practicing litigation lawyer for more than 5 years. I was a Malaysian delegate for Young Women's Leadership Conference in 2013 in Philippines and 2019 in Hong Kong. There was supposed to be another one in the States, but COVID hit. So unfortunately, I couldn't go for that one. I was an A student, yay, for 7 years. So the culture is in my bones, right? I have been a teacher for 13 years and counting, and that's what makes me a trainer extraordinaire. Now, I hate the smell of peanut butter, so please, if you've eaten it, just stay a little further away from me. I do not enjoy the smell. It makes me nauseous. All right, now, I would like to also introduce my team. I've got Chi-Ling and Grace over there. They're just support crew, right, to help ensure that everything goes smoothly. Now, before we get to the meat of today's activity, if you haven't registered, please remember to do so. You can head over to Chi-Ling to do your registration. If you need to use the washroom at any time, you can excuse yourself gently and use the washroom. If you need to answer the phone, there's ample space for you to take your phone call. If there is an emergency of any sort, please exit from using the doors on my right and head over to the green field. Okay? And then we will meet you there. All right. Now, before we begin, we're going to set some expectations for today's training, okay? Being uncomfortable. Now, in our trainings, we expect people to be uncomfortable. Our participants will be put in many situations where you will be challenged emotionally, and you will be challenged psychologically sometimes, and also physically, right? So if you're uncomfortable, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay, because that's how we push our people to be outstanding. And don't worry, this is a safe space. So no matter what happens, everything that happens in today's training room, everything that is shared by your participants is shared in confidence, all right? So we do not want anything to leave this training room because there will be personal stories that are shared, personal experiences, and sometimes breakthroughs, right? We really look forward to those. So we would appreciate it if everybody kept this a safe space. Now, if you're okay with keeping this a safe space, can you put your hand up and say flower blossoms? Flower blossoms. You guys are awesome. Okay, now, don't forget to take notes, okay? We would like you to take notes of the types of reasoning we use, the way we give instructions, sometimes even the comments or the observations that your fellow participants have shared might be something that is a learning jewel for you. Okay, so if you feel that something is worth noting down, or you might not be able to respond to that particular piece of information right now, but you think it's something you want to think about or want to remember in the future, you could jot that down for your future, okay? Is everybody doing okay so far? Yeah. Any questions? We're good, okay. Now, I would like you to take your phones out. Okay, we're gonna play a little game called Look It. All right, so you visit blooket.com/play. You can use your laptops or any other mobile devices that you have. Blooket.com/play and enter the game ID 629933. Blooket.com/play. Enter the game ID 629933. If anybody's having any tech issues, just raise your hand and I'll head over to help you. Nice, nice, nice. One more person? Okay. You can have fun choosing your little avatars.
Oh, there's more.
So this is a tool that you can use if you want to keep things interesting in your classroom, right? So if you feel like Kahoot or what's that other one called? Quizzes, that's right. So this one, the same set of questions, you can play multiple different modes, and you can even assign it as homework for your students, okay? So just keep in mind that Blooket is yet another tool that you can use in your classroom. Now this is going to be a race mode, so each of you is going to be competing as an individual against your fellow participants, okay? So the faster you answer questions, the further ahead you will move, okay? And we're gonna see who gets to the finish line first. Okay, no pressure. All right, are we ready to start? Let's do this.
Ready, set,
Go! Some of the questions have multiple correct answers. So it doesn't matter which one you pick, it will be correct. I can see some people answering faster, so they're getting power-ups. I think there are power-ups that allow them to pull other people back. Yeah. Oh, nice. So you're attacking people. Oh, the owl is almost at the finish line. Fly, snow owl, fly. Oh! Oh, it's over. Woo! All right, nicely done. Who is Guybrush? Okay. And Minnie? Okay, oh, Charmini. Okay, I get it. Okay. Nicely done, you guys. Okay. How many of you enjoyed that? Okay, now we're going to take you through some of the slides where the questions are from, okay? So if you have any questions or if you feel like you got a number of things incorrect, this would be the time for you to clarify those points, okay? And, all right.
How about 93%?
93%. That's pretty impressive. Okay. So these are the slides from Module 8, okay? Module 8 was where we thought the difference between being a teacher and a facilitator, all right? Can anybody tell me the difference between a teacher and a facilitator?
Teachers
Yes.
are just, giving information, but facilitating means the students learning, teachers also learning, and it involves hands-on activities.
Very nice. Would anybody like to add to that? Yes, Jana.
Facilitate as in like we direct them to the way to get there.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes, a combination of those two answers, fantastic, okay? So facilitation is where you kind of draw lessons out from what your learners experienced, and it's something that's very important when we do activities here at ACE. It's actually our secret sauce, okay, that sets us apart from many, many, many other schools and other centers that run activities for learning. All right, thank you very much, ladies. Now, what are the top 3 no-nos? I think there was a question there. Did everybody get that question correct? Okay, good. So we try to avoid telling students that they are wrong. We never search for the right answer. We receive and accept all responses, and that's how we guide students to the right answer, right? So by letting them know, okay, that's not so correct, you're getting there, yay, you're there. So it becomes a class journey to get to the right answer, okay? And then putting words in the kid's mouth, so what you mean to say is, and then the kid is like, well, if you just want to tell me the answer, why don't you just say it? Why ask me anyway, right? So it tells the kid that there's only one right answer, and it's always your answer that's right. So that kills the engagement in the class. And if you've been to our ACE classes, you know the kids are energized. And that's how we love our classes to be, because that's where learning happens the most. Okay? Now, debriefing diamonds. Some of them are on the board or on the flip charts. Can you tell me what MOF stands for? Anybody? Very good. Can someone try to explain what that means? What does MOF do? How do we use it? I know a number of you have attended MJ's Module 8. Try to remember. It's okay if you get it wrong. We're all here to help and learn together. Trying to remember. If you really don't know, that's fine. You can just say, nope, don't remember. Can I give you a hint?
Yes.
Okay. So it's during presentation. So when people are sharing in a group, we get a member to share their opinions first, and then I'll give you another hint. I just used it earlier when we were doing teaching and facilitating.
It's like scaffolding.
Yep.
You kind of bring, if someone volunteers to say something, everyone is more open to say
Okay.
feedbacks or stuff.
Very nice. That's right. So when, for example, when Zati shared what she thought the difference between teaching and facilitating was, I opened it up to the floor to ask others. Does anybody else have anything to add to Zati's response or opinion? And then Jana added on. And then as the facilitator, my job is, okay, so if sometimes your kids are awesome and they've gotten all the answers right and you're like, great job, you guys, just take it a notch further. But if they're not quite there yet, you kind of just fill in the gaps. So that's the role of a facilitator, to just fill in the gaps and let the learning happen simultaneously. Okay? So that's MOF. Now, our debriefing diamonds, we've got facts, feelings, findings, and future. Which two are to extract information?
Facts.
Facts, very good, and? Very good, facts and feelings are to extract information. Okay, to make learning happen, we use the other two. Findings and future. Okay, so findings is where, okay, what did we learn from this experience, right? Facts is more of kind of what Grace did earlier. What happened? What did you see? What did you hear? What happened in the activity that we did? And then feelings would be, well, how do you feel about that? How did that make you feel, right? And then we come into findings, which is, okay, so what did we learn together? Future, how do we apply what we've learned? Okay, so these are very powerful tools in debriefing. And every activity, the golden part of the activities that we run here at ACE is the debriefing. Never skip the debrief or rush through it, because that's where we make the learning stick. That's where children change, and it becomes powerful lessons that they can carry into the future. Okay? Right. These are from Module 7A. These have to do with how we push our students and why we push them. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they would like to clarify in this? We're okay? All right. This is also from 7A. This is when we push our students. Can someone explain Meet them where they're at to me.
We don't expect like every student will be at a different, progress.
Mhm.
They're not going to be at the same progress all the time. So you have to try and listen, understand, and meet them where they are at that certain level or stage.
Very nice. Would anybody like to add anything to that? Yes, Jana.
We work on where the students are at currently. Maybe they have different levels. So from there, a little bit of push, then that's a win already.
Fantastic, that's right. Just pushing them from a D to a C is a huge success, right? Fantastic, ladies. Good job. We just learned this. And I know that some of you feel Drama Works Tell Stories was one of those powerful keys to success, right? Absolutely. Can someone give me an example of an enrolling question? Yes.
You ask a question that actually attracts your curiosity.
Very good. Nice. How many of you are here today to learn tips on how to engage your classroom? Can I see a show of hands? That's an enrolling question, right? So it creates engagement. Very good. Thank you so much. What about chunking the instructions? Yes.
I will break it down into smaller portions. So if the question or the topic that you're talking about, it's really vast and really very wide. So we break it down into little bits and pieces so that your audience or kids can understand it much better.
That's excellent. Very good. Does anybody have anything to add to that? I think Gerald hit it right on the head, right? Fantastic. Good job. Thank you, everybody. Can we give a round of applause for everyone? This is excellent, okay? The most important thing we do here at ACE is we celebrate all wins, okay? If the students listen to your instructions, we celebrate. If they participate, if a student who is shy has finally given a confidence performance, oh my gosh, we have all the more reason to celebrate. We love celebrating our students, right? And that's what makes us so, so special. Now, this is actually the time for a break. Would anybody like a break? A 5-minute break? Jana? Okay. Charles as well? Okay, no problem. So before we get into the activity, we will take a short 5-minute break, all right? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Oh, there's